guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Daphne, and today I'm just gonna show you how I did this look, and it was just with the Modern Renaissance palette. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you want to keep watching how I got this face, please keep watching. So we're obviously using the palette that's in the title. I got it like a few months ago and been playing around with it, and yeah, it's quite nice. Like at first I was just like, I didn't really care for it, but now I'm just like, it's pretty good. Everyone on the internet's been raving about it, and I can see why. It's super pigmented and it's very easily, like, it's so blendable. So I'm using the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer as a eyeshadow base, using the wet beauty blender, and just dab it in. You know what's really bizarre to me? Like, I thought everyone knew you had to like wet the beauty blender before you like used foundation. I was talking to my friend the other day at dinner, and she was like, you have to wet this? I'm just like the reason why you wet it, so like you don't absorb like any extra product like your concealer, your foundation, because it's already wet. So does that make sense? Oh, anyway, that was like super bizarre. Like a bunch of people on like makeup forums on Facebook, they don't know that either, and I'm just reading the comments and I'm just like, I thought it was like general knowledge. But yes, wet your beauty blender. So now that that's done, we will go straight into eyeshadow. So first we'll be grabbing the white matte shade from Tempera and just pat that all over the eyelids, just to set that concealer so it's easier to blend the other eyeshadows. We'll be going in with Burnt Orange and Golden Ochre, so these two shades. Tapping off excess, and then just put that as your transition color, or just like the crease shade. It's fine if it's a bit messy, because you can just go in, we're going in later with foundation concealer. So the next color we're grabbing is the Venetian Red. Just using a flat shader brush, if I can find it, and packing that on the eyelids. Now going back with the first two colors and then just blend that into each other. Right now it looks a little bit crazy. And then just going back with the Venetian Red again, so the red color again, and pack that on again because intensity was lost. And then just repeat it again. Yes, now that the eyes are done, let's go in with the eyebrows, because we look really naked right now. I've been liking the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I've already gone through one since the last video, and it's a Anastasia Brow Wiz dupe, and I mean it works really nicely. It's really thin and I really like it. Yeah, I'm using the color Taupe, but previously I got the color Espresso, but they ran out, so I just went with Taupe, but this is way too light. The lady at the desk lied to me. So what I like to do is just outline the bottom and then outline the top, just so we know what we're working with. So now I'm going to go in with a brow brush and using the color Cypress Umber. I'm using that to fill in the ends of my eyebrows, because like I realized why I went through that eyebrow pencil so quickly, because I like to have like fuller eyebrows at the end and then like feathery at the beginning. And then just going back in with the eyebrow pencil and just flicking upwards to make that feathery look. And I just brush through them. I don't know why, I just do it. Yep, eyebrows are on. Now it's time for foundation. So I'm just gonna use a primer beforehand. So I'm using the Hangover primer. Yeah, there we go. I really like this, really recommend it if you have dry skin. Kathleen Lights raves about it, so obviously, naturally, since I have dry skin, she has dry skin, I went out to get it. It's like got that coconut smell, so if you don't like coconut, like personally I don't like eating it, but I've grown to like the smell of it. So now that that's on, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. So I just do one pump on the back of my hand and then going in with my Cover FX Custom Infusion drops. This is the Jasmine one for anti-aging because I'm wrinkly and old. So I'm just gonna put 4 drips of that in. And then just use my finger to like mix it up. The reason why I do this is because, especially for this foundation, I feel like it's quite cakey even though it's like for dry skin. Once again, Kathleen Lights raved about it and I went out my way to buy it. But it's a bit cakey, and so with the oil it just brings it down a bit. And then just using the beauty blender and just pat everything in. It just goes to show that like even if you have the same skin type, it doesn't always work. The oil also makes you look super dewy, so I wouldn't really recommend it if you have oily skin. I look super pale in this foundation. Like, look at this, like the color of it just not even close. So we're gonna go in with concealer now. We're using the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer that we just used for the eyeshadow base. Put it under the eyes, anywhere it's got darkness, redness, somewhere you want to conceal. I believe this is an illuminating, yeah, so it's like a radiant kind of concealer. I wouldn't recommend it if you have to conceal like pimples and stuff because it just draws light there. So I usually go in with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer and then you leave it on your pimple or whatever to dry for a bit and then go in a few minutes later and pat it in because it will dry. And that's my theory anyway. I don't know if it actually works. So you can still see there's a bit of redness showing there. I'm just gonna grab my heart shaped tape and then dot it on those areas because this is a full coverage concealer. You know how everyone on the internet was like raving about this product, so I went and got it too. It's good, but like I was really hoping it'd be like my holy grail. Everyone with like dry skin was saying that it was covering their eye bags and that it just didn't crease and it was very hydrating. I don't know, I was really hoping that something finally could like save my eye bags, but even that just doesn't cover my eye bags. Like, that's how intense my eye bags are, but what can you do? Now that we're waiting for that to dry, I'm just gonna go in with the palette again to just finish the eyes. Using a smudger brush from Zoeva, I'm just gonna grab the burnt orange shade and run that under the eyes. Especially for like Asian eyelids, we don't have a lot of like eyelid space, so we've got to be careful to like how much we put on the under eyes. Like, it's better to find like a thin eyeshadow brush to do that. I remember how, I don't know if people watch my videos, but I used the e.l.f. cream eyeliner, like it was like $4 from Kmart or something, and my first impression of it wasn't that great, and it still isn't that great, but I've been using it more because it's like the only gel eyeliner I have and it just requires a lot of building. But it's because it's brown, it's so much easier to use than a liquid eyeliner. Like, it's a lot less harsh. Like, gel eyeliner honestly is the easiest one to start off with, in my opinion. You don't have to be so precise. Since this product isn't that pigmented, I just pack it on all over the brush. So now that eyeliner's done, finally, oh my god, so much concentration. I'm just gonna go in with the pencil eyeliner on my waterline. And then prime my eyelashes with this. I don't know what this is. I'll link it, the name, somewhere here or like down below. But pretty much what this does, oh my gosh. Did I crack it? Please no, please no. We're safe. So there's 2 things that come with it. So there's a daytime and nighttime. The day one is just to prime your eyelashes so it can hold the curl for longer, and the night one is just to help you grow your eyelashes and thicken it overnight. Sure, like, this stuff isn't cheap, but I feel like it does work, unless it's just placebo, but I feel like it worked. It says to leave on this mascara thing for 2 minutes before you go in with actual mascara, just so like it has time to dry down, whatever. So now that we're waiting for that to dry, I can finally pat in my concealer. I forgot that the Tarte Shape Tape actually dries quite quickly, so I didn't need to wait that long. Now it's like fully dry. I mean, it kind of worked, right? Yeah. So next, we'll just go in with powder. I'll be using the Fit Me by Maybelline powder. It's the one for dry skin. Oh my god, Kathleen liked this too. I literally buy a lot of stuff because of her, but I use this stupid little thing that comes in like underneath, and then I just like swipe it and then just pat it onto like the areas of my face. I put on like powder even though I use the oil to make my skin look more dewy. I feel like I can't not powder my face. My foundation moves throughout the day, like I need to set it. There's a lot of powder on my face, so I just wipe it off like straight away and then just spread it to places that don't need as much. So that'll be under my eyes because they get really dry there. See, like I'm kind of confused because Kathleen, okay, I've said her name a lot, but she's just another YouTuber, like really famous and stuff. But she like was raving about the Laura Mercier at one point, like the whole YouTube was. I tried so much to love this, but it just cakes up so badly on my face. Like, I don't know what it is. Everyone seems to love it so much and I'm just like missing the point. It falls into my like fine lines in my like forehead and here, smile lines, and it just sinks in, right in. I remember vividly one time before an exam I had makeup on. My friend was telling me, why is your face so cakey? And I was just like, oh my god, I never had this issue until like I used this powder. If you guys want to see a video of like how my skin reacts to it, let me know. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know why people like it. I don't get it. So now we look super pale, but in real life it's not even that bad, I don't think. But anyways, we're gonna go in with bronzer, and I'm gonna be using the Hoola Benefit bronzer. Like I'm just using this kind of like brush and put the product on one side and then just dab it in there. So the difference between a bronzer and a contour is it has like a grayish, oh not grey, it has a cool undertone, whereas a bronzer has a warm undertone. Bronzing, warming up the face. Contour is just have that Kim K contour. I'm just gonna put that in my cheekbones, where my cheekbones are, and just pat that in rather than swiping. Even though I have like a short ass forehead, I still like bronze my forehead just so it doesn't look so like weird. So my face isn't just bronzed here and then like white. So next we're gonna go in blush. I'm not gonna go too intense. So it's kind of like a rosy, dusty color kind of color. And just very lightly tap that onto my cheeks just for a little bit of color. So now we're gonna go in highlighter. I got my hands on the Champagne Pop. I reckon it suits the really warm toned skin. You just need like the tiniest little bit and it just goes such a long way. Can you see that? So now time for mascara. Yeah, it's dry. So I'm just gonna go use the Maybelline Lash Sensational. So, oh my god, I forgot to do a lip color. So yeah, I always forget to do a lip color for some reason. So this is the Colourpop Lippie stick in Brink. So yeah, that concludes my video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys want to see. Like I have a lot of stuff. I have the Kylie Bible, I have Tarte Pro, I've got the Kylie Peach palette, Too Faced Chocolate Bar, and the Too Faced Sweet Peach, the Tarte in Bloom. I can do like a Colourpop swatching video. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. But just let me know what you want to see. Hopefully the next time I see you guys won't be in like freaking 4 months or whatever. But thanks for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.